Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist. And today I just want to briefly talk about a reactionary dog whistle that's been around for a while now, as well as what it really means, who's using it, and why. For those who might not know, in politics, a dog whistle is a word, a phrase, or a symbol which seems perfectly innocent and innocuous to most people, but which really communicates a more sinister hidden message to those in the know. Additionally, there'll also be a playlist of videos of mine, linked at the top of the description, which goes into detail about all sorts of reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them. Today specifically, I want to talk about oblique references to the 1999 Darude electronic trance song, Sandstorm, as well as what they mean, and how they've become something of a contemporary reactionary meme and signal, particularly in online spaces. A lot of dog whistles used by right-wingers online are simply old memes and in-jokes from image board websites like 4chan and 8chan. The reason for this is that these sorts of pseudo-anonymous, edgy online forums have been favourite online spaces of the internet-savvy alt-right for about as long as the alt-right has been a thing. And therefore, being able to readily quote and reference a bunch of old, obscure image board jokes has essentially become a way to demonstrate your extensive familiarity with sites like 4chan and 8chan and so on. And if you know the meme culture of these sorts of sites, then 99 times out of 100, that can be taken as meaning that you're also familiar with, and likely sympathetic to, the far right-wing political worldview long nurtured there. It's not a big leap, then, that a lot of online reactionaries use knowledge of these old jokes and references as a way to signal their alt-right bona fides to one another anytime they're posting or commenting somewhere online where they can't be so open about their extreme and really nasty beliefs. If you say something obviously bigoted on a big mainstream site like Twitter or Facebook or Reddit or YouTube, people will notice and you'll suffer the consequences. But if you couch your bigotry behind coded jokes that only the other 8chan nerds will get, you can find friends and spread your messaging without most normal people being any the wiser. To this end, one of the long-standing image board memes which online alt-right trolls acknowledge between themselves and use to signal their familiarity of image board culture to one another while on other parts of the internet is to incorrectly refer to any given song as being Darude's Sandstorm. That's essentially all there is to it. Doing this is now a long-running inside joke of sorts among image board users, which began as a way of trolling individuals online who often simply wanted to know what the source for a piece of music was. Rather than provide the real answer, or not comment if they themselves didn't know, online trolls would often mislead people into thinking other songs were Darude's Sandstorm. You might have seen people doing this online, and you might have even thought it was merely a harmless prank. But you likely didn't know that doing this has its roots in sites like 4chan and something awful. And for that reason, it has remained a way image board cretin types will identify one another on the rest of the internet. So if you ever happen to see people online incorrectly calling other songs Darude's Sandstorm for seemingly no reason, at the very least now you know why, and it should register to you as something of a red flag. As with any dog whistle or obtuse reactionary internet term, it does help you be able to spot these sorts of things so you can suss out any online situation properly, which you can only do if you know what these sorts of terms and bits of iconography mean in the first place. So, for the sake of keeping your online spaces free of potential troublemakers and people with less than good intentions, it never hurts to be able to recognise these sorts of things. That's all I've said today. I hope it helps. Once again, my name's Card. If you might want to hear more from me, especially more about merging or obscure reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page or just take a look at my other videos. Either way, goodbye for now, and stay safe out there.